Okay. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us today in person and on the live stream. My name is Maria Bonswin, and I'm VP of Products and Solutions at SEB Admin. Today marks the official launch of FlexPlus Enterprise, our benefits administration and billing solution for small and medium enterprises. This ushers in a new era at SEB, and we want to share a bit about our history and what went into making this solution. I'll quickly walk you through the agenda for today. First, we'll be hearing from our president. Then we'll see a quick product video. We'll be talking about SEB's expertise and the research that went into creating this new system. We'll talk about building the platform of the future and how it creates value for all stakeholders involved. We'll have a short Q&A session, and that will be the end of the live stream. For those of you in the audience, there will also be 2 sessions, one to present the plan member experience and one to discuss the value proposition for channel partners. I'd like to note we will be planning a French session in the coming weeks, so please stay tuned for that. At this time, I would like to invite to the floor Mohamed El Chaya, COO of Smart Employee Benefits and President and CEO of SEB Administrative Services.
Thanks, Marie. Now with this light on. Awesome. Feels good to see so many familiar and new faces this afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us for the launch of FlexPlus Enterprise. I'm so thrilled and privileged to be speaking about this major milestone for SEB and SEB channel partners. Before we talk about the product, I want to thank the team behind the product. Many are with me today, and so many more are on the live stream. And I know they are super proud of this accomplishment. I won't have all the time to name everyone, as there are so many colleagues that have been working on designing, building, constructing, developing, and provisioning this platform. A shout out to our team in products and solutions, application and development, configuration and quality assurance, data services, IT services, project services, business operations, sales and client management, and marketing and communication. You've done a fantastic job. What I can confidently tell you, though, is that this team has more than 600 years of experience in this industry and put more than 30,000 hours into building and developing this solution. FlexPlus Enterprise is a solution for the small and medium-sized enterprises. This market is sizable and by far the largest in Canada. Private sector workforce is comprised of 15 million employees and 40 billion of premium. Of the 15 million employees, 12.8 million employees are in small, medium-sized enterprises. And those are employers under 500 employees. This market is broker-led. They have developed trusted long-term relationships with business owners. This has been underestimated by some service providers who tried to eliminate the broker from the process. They got their fingers burnt, as they should, and were left with one of 2 choices: pivot their business model or shut down. By design, the purpose of FlexPlus Enterprise is centered around empowering and enabling you, the advisor, the broker, the consultant. This might sound like a nice marketing theme. However, we are determined to prove that there is a path to deliver on this purpose. We will achieve that by helping you increase your client retention rate, giving you the visibility and the control over your plan sponsor and plan member experience and journey, but also transforming this experience by introducing digital processes like digital enrollment, code management, benchmarking, decision support capability, but also the ability to create pool rates by vertical, customize products and unique plan designs. Also by adding responsive workflows between your broker's network, carriers, plan sponsors, and the members. FlexPlus Enterprise doesn't stop there. Our promise is also to you to unlock new revenue streams, enhance your commercial effectiveness, and reinvigorate your service and products portfolio. The business model is channel partner driven, and those channels could be the MGAs of the world, the brokerages of the world, the consulting houses of the world, the advisory firms, TPAs, large associations, union groups, and potentially carriers. Together with you, our channel partners, we will be looking to capture 10% market share or migrate 1.5 million employees into this platform over the next 24 to 36 months. A quick reminder that our business model is driven by sharing the revenue with our channel partners. I'd like now to play a brief video.
Creating a modern benefits administration and billing platform for small and medium enterprises is not an easy feat. There have been several attempts to launch a platform, but to be successful requires a combination of deep benefits and market knowledge, a scalable technology stack, and advanced development expertise. Introducing FlexPlus Enterprise, the smart benefits platform for small and medium enterprises. Designed and built by SEB following years of research, software craftsmanship, and development to produce an intelligent product for the emerging market. Set to transform your benefits administration and billing experience, FlexPlus Enterprise is designed with your workflow in mind. Gain efficiencies and reduce errors by automating workflows. FPE gives you more visibility of your client's data, reduces the risk of data loss, errors, and omissions, and frees up your time to spend on what matters most, your clients. One size does not fit all. FPE offers the flexibility to configure all types of plan designs. It's a bilingual, cloud-based SaaS solution that allows you to onboard clients and configure plans quickly and easily. Manage multiple carrier premiums with simplified, accurate, and timely invoicing. FPE can accommodate benefits with multiple carriers and still have one invoice to the plan sponsor. The platform simplifies manual and complicated processes. Administrators can instantly change rates or carriers for multiple benefits, providing an unmatched experience for both plan sponsors and their members. This system is carrier and product agnostic, meaning that you have the flexibility to combine products from multiple carriers for each plan design. This built-in functionality allows you to offer more choice to plan sponsors to attract and engage their employees and effectively grow your client base. FlexPlus Enterprise is designed to elevate and connect the experience of all stakeholders. With portals for advisors, TPAs, plan sponsors, and plan members, an intuitive interface and self-service capabilities, the platform enables advisors to view across multiple touchpoints for an exceptional total user experience. Plan sponsors can now offer their employees a large market-scale digital benefits enrollment experience that answers the needs of a multi-generational workforce. With advanced technology, unparalleled flexibility, and enterprise-scale functionality, FlexPlus Enterprise is poised to be a game changer by ushering in a new era of benefits administration that will empower advisors, plan sponsors, and plan members. FlexPlus Enterprise is the smart benefits solution for small and medium enterprises.
I'd like to take a moment to share a little bit about SEB's expertise and the research we undertook before entering this market. SEB is a benefits and technology company with over 20 years of experience in the large market. Working with Canada's largest employers, SEB has a strong foothold in the large market, with many referenceable clients. We have over 400,000 lives under administration and millions of online enrollments under our belts. Large market benefit administration solutions have evolved to provide superior features, functionalities, and flexibility, which are now the standard for that market. In 2017, SEB started to explore expanding into the emerging small and medium-sized markets. Knowing that many had tried and failed, it was critical for us to find the right entry point. We understood the market had unique needs and was broker-led. Over the next 2 years, we did a lot of research, analyzing business needs with brokerages, MGAs, and TPAs to better understand the market dynamics. We validated just how underserved the small market was. Manual processes, paper forms, duplicate data entry into multiple systems, coverage delays. Each of these introduced significant risks to accurate and timely benefit management. Nothing offered in this market could really compare with the features available in the large market. SEB was fortunate to have our next speaker to help us navigate this market. Let me introduce Blair McTrash, our FlexPlus Enterprise product owner.
Thanks, Marie. Hi, everyone. My name is Blair McTrash, and I'm the Vice President of Data Services and the product owner of FlexPlus Enterprise. I wanted to thank everyone for taking their time out of the day to help us launch FlexPlus Enterprise today, and it's great to see people in person again. As Marie mentioned, we have been talking about coming up with a product for the small market since 2017 and have been doing research and talking to potential users of a system like this along the way. In my former life, before SEB Admin, one of my tasks I had was to find a billing and administration system for the TPA that I was working for. I saw a lot of systems. Almost all of them didn't meet our entire needs, and they still had lots of manual processes. And the one we ended up with, we had to compromise some of our processes to fit into that platform. So when we decided to go down this route, we had a couple of things we wanted to keep in mind. We wanted to be enablers of innovation, have a system that has flexibility, but doesn't take forever to set up groups or plans. We wanted to have a solution that is scalable, and we wanted to change the dynamics in this space. And about 2 years ago, our journey of setting up the foundation of this application began. We wanted to build a platform of the future. And to do that, we had to ensure we built it on a foundation that could not only accommodate current technology, but also advances in technology and data for the next 10 plus years. And since we are a benefits technology company, we had a great advantage when building this platform. Our development team, from the developers to the data team to our QA team and our requirements analysts, as Mohammed had mentioned, they all have many years of experience on our large market products and brought that experience to this product. Also, technology has been rapidly changing in the last 5 to 10 years. However, benefit trends in this market have stayed relatively the same. We believe the small market wants to change the way things are currently done, and we believe this will become a bigger ask in the upcoming years. So we wanted to ensure that we built FlexPlus Enterprise with an underpinning that would allow us to change with the future in technology and the change in benefit trends. Let's take a moment now to talk about the design of FlexPlus Enterprise. While developing this platform, we had a couple of main elements we kept in mind. One was flexibility and the fact that not everyone does administration the same. FPE is not a one-size-fits-all system. We developed this with flexibility in mind and wanted it to be configurable without special development to accommodate plan requirements. It was also really important for us to consider a total experience so that every user or stakeholder on the platform, the administrators, the plan sponsors, even the plan members, have an optimal and responsive experience with decision support tools and automated workflows so that you don't have to be the benefits expert. We wanted the platform to manage the rules rather than the rules being managed in someone's head. In our research, data or information security was not a prominent theme in the small market, which is very different to our large market clients. We are handling data for some of Canada's largest employers and are held to the highest of standards. SEB Admin recently achieved our ISO 27001 certification, which is one of the most respected international standards for information security. While data or information security isn't always on the top of everyone's mind, we know that it should be. And we built the system knowing that data needs to be protected. We will take care of this so that you don't have to. Even though we are launching this platform today, this isn't the end of our development journey. We have a robust product roadmap, not limited to enhanced feature sets and capabilities, but it will also include a marketplace with voluntary benefits, insured and non-insured products that will make new supplementary products available and unlock new revenue streams for our clients. Our roadmap goals directly link to SEB Admin's vision, creating new experiences every day. Benefits will continue to evolve, and FlexPlus Enterprise was built on a foundation that allows us to grow with the industry and advances in technology. We are investing in innovation and will continue to evolve to meet the demands of the future. I would now like to pass it over to Tufik Madani.
Thank you, Blair. Thank you. Bon après-midi tout le monde. Mon nom est Tufik Madani. Je suis. You said we should do it in French, right? Okay. Jokes aside, my name is Tufik Madani. I'm the Vice President of Sales and Client Management. Now that we have seen what went into the development of the platform, I would like to talk a little bit about how this will benefit the different stakeholders. So for channel partners and advisors, you would be able to differentiate and set yourself as apart from competition with more flexible plan designs. You can offer clients best-in-class products and really diversify your products by offering via the offering that we can offer through the marketplace. The automated business processes will allow you to streamline and scale your business in a lean way so that you can focus on what matters the most, your clients and your client relationship. For plan sponsors, leverage the participant experience is really important. Large and small employers are competing for the same pool of talents, and we know how much hiring is becoming difficult. So FPE will enable the plan design flexibility and will allow the employers to offer the same type and the same flexibility as large employers. And by enabling a self-service portal for the plan sponsors, some of the work can shift from the TPA or administrator to the plan sponsor. So finally, for the plan members, enjoying a digital enrollment experience with self-service capability to ease the burden from the plan sponsors will definitely help. We know how the workforce is changing. And within new generations, and when we think about millennials, technology becomes more and more important. The member can now manage their own profiles, make their life events, make their change, enroll for their benefits, add dependents, and select their coverages. So, to recap, this is just the beginning of a new phase for SEB and benefit administration in the small market. It empowers and enables the broker, our channel partners. It levels the playing field for small employers by providing large market functionality and provide the modern digital experience for employees that they have come to expect. But we are not going to stop here. Benefit will continue to evolve, and so FlexPlus Enterprise. Let's face it, no one wants to move from a platform to a platform as a technology change or make the wrong choice, like the folks that bought Betamax instead of VHS. But build the system so that you don't have to be a benefit expert or a security expert. And the technology was built to be sustainable for the future. So SEB is committed to continue investment in its platform. So please join us on this journey as we continue to innovate and invest in this market. So I'm gonna pass it to Marie again for the Q&A session. Thank you.
Thank you, Tufik. We are going to open the floor for questions. If you're in the live stream, you can put your question in the comments. Of course, if you're in the audience, raise your hand and someone will come around with a microphone.
Someone here?
I'm just curious about when plan members make changes, for example, to add or remove dependents. Would a plan sponsor get a notice of a change? Would they get any notices that somebody's gone on and make a change as it might affect payroll deductions?
Yeah, Claire.
I'll answer that.
It depends.
Let me come back. So there's a couple of different things that can take place. There's notifications all over the place, but once again, the system is configured in a sense that there's actual payroll files that are generated. So on the payroll file, it'll actually notify on there as well that it'll say change. And they'll know that it has been changed. There are the ability for things like late dependents and that kind of late applicants and that kind of stuff, where there's a member processing section where all that kind of information will go in there for either the plan sponsor or the person administering it to be able to see the information of what's happening. Right? We wanted to ensure that the system was automating things, right? Auto-terminating people if that's the case because of the age, but also auto-notifying people so that everyone knows what to do in case something needs to happen outside of the system. Does that answer?
That does. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sorry, I can't see.
Any other questions?
We have a question here.
Sorry. Just for clarity, can you maybe articulate who would be best served by this platform? Who you're targeting in terms of helping to implement this platform?
In terms of who we're looking to partner with, it would be channel partners like a broker, brokerage, TPA, FGA, associations, large unions. The platform will benefit all of the stakeholders, from the plan member up to the plan sponsor and the administrator, of course.
Yeah, maybe I can add as well. So we built this platform to empower and support the broker. It's not meant to go directly into the plan sponsor. We have no interest at all to go direct to market with this platform. So the idea is to give it to the brokerage, through the broker, get it in the hands of the plan sponsor, and support the small market employees and employers.
Thanks for the clarity.
No problems. Maybe we can take one more question. Anything from the live stream?
No.
One last question.
I'm going to ask it, but I can just speak it out. What kind of customization and flexibility that you mentioned for the brokers? Can you give us a few examples of that, please?
Right. So I did bring up a couple areas where we think a value can be extracted for the broker. And the customization can be through the plan design, and it could be all the way from traditional to modular to flex, but also unique plan design feature sets, which the platform allows for creating such unique plan designs and configuring it down on the platform. The other thing I did mention about the opportunity this platform can create is by unlocking different type of revenue by introducing voluntary products as part of the enrollment flow. So while the members are effectively enrolling into their group benefit, it's right there and then they have that opportunity to pick up whatever incremental benefits they need for themselves and their dependents. So that's a new revenue that traditionally is captured through a different system and a different process outside the enrollment experience. And so many more customizations that can be made. Of course, the white labeling, the look and feel, the total experience, and making sure that there is relevance to the group, the plan sponsor, to make it appeal to the end user and the member, so they can use the platform and increase the adoption and the penetration rates.
One more question. How does the platform impact pricing? Are we competitive in pricing when we're in a bidding environment with other providers?
Right. So when we talk about pricing in such a business model, it's really dependent on the volumes. And it can be super lucrative and viable for the broker if the volume is larger. As the volume decreases and gets smaller, the benefit of such a platform starts to diminish. So the pricing could be volumetric. You can start small but have the opportunity and the potential to grow. Or you can actually start with a big book and migrate into the platform and then gain a lot of the efficiency. That's a missed revenue for some of those brokerage firms, because today it's done either by the carrier or it's done through multiple TPAs, and the broker not necessarily having that visibility whether the service their groups are getting is good or not, and having to deal with so many vendors and suppliers can make it also very costly for the broker from a client management and vendor management and relationship management perspective. So there is a cost optimization and efficiency for the broker. There is a revenue that they've never seen before and they can bring, but ultimately there is a client retention and there is a client experience that now they have control over and they have a say over that experience.
We have a couple of questions from the live stream.
Okay.
Okay, from online, we have a question, and that is, who will manage the operations for FlexPlus Enterprise, the broker, the channel partner, or SEB?
That's a fantastic question. The way we build the platform, and you've heard me talking a couple times about hyper automation, disposable applications, data fabric, and some cloud principles. So the way we build the platform is in a way where It can be offered as a software as a service. So we can set it up for you, and you run the platform. You configure it, you configure the plans, you offer the service. It's all self-service. Or we could offer it in a co-source model. There are areas that you're interested to keep for yourselves and you want to keep the control in-house, and there are areas that you prefer to outsource to us. For instance, a call center. You could outsource that to us. It will be under your white label, your brand, your logo, your name, your everything. Or it could be fully outsourced. And it's no different than what we do in the large market. It's also a full white label, your brand, your look, your feel, your identity, whether it's in the call center, in the back office, on the front end, on the websites, the broker portal, the TPA portal, the plan sponsor portal, the member portal. All of that is also white labeled. So there is a flexible delivery model, but also a flexible financial model behind the construct of this platform.
That's it. That concludes the questions from the live stream.
Thank you. All right. Well, thank you for everyone, to everyone for joining us on the live stream. For the people in the audience, we will be continuing on in 15 minutes with the plan member experience demo, and followed by the value proposition for channel partners.